Lewis Hamilton has officially begun his Ferrari journey, diving into factory tours, key meetings, simulator sessions, and test runs after wrapping up a legendary 12-year stint with Mercedes over the winter. With his departure, George Russell, 26, now takes on the role of Mercedes' most seasoned driver, while 18-year-old rising star Kimi Antonelli, an F4 and Formula Regional champion, as well as an F2 race winner, steps up alongside him. As the new season approaches, Mercedes boss Toto Wolff framed the transition as a much-needed refresh for both Hamilton and the team. "I think it was right for both of us," Wolff told Sky Sports. "I think when you see Lewis in his first appearances in Ferrari, this picture in front of Enzo Ferrari's house is iconic. Lewis with his sense of style, and I've told him, at the same time, us embarking on a different route, trying to reinvent ourselves with a young driver in addition to George, he's not mentioned enough. We have a senior, accomplished driver that won races and this new kid coming up. Lewis doing something on his own, something new. I think it was a refresh for both of us." Wolff also weighed in on Mercedes' outlook for the upcoming season, acknowledging the team's rollercoaster 2024 campaign, one that delivered the thrill of 4 Grand Prix victories but also the frustration of inconsistent weekends spent chasing performance. Adding to the challenge, all teams must now juggle car development for 2025 while preparing for the sweeping regulation, changes coming in 2026, which will usher in redesigned power units and the introduction of active aerodynamics. "They are so mature, the regulations, so there's only so much you can gain," Wolff stressed. "I think we've recognised where our car was weak in certain areas of cornering, but having said that, no one has really got on top of how to establish a basis that the car is fast at all the tracks. We've had astonishing performances in Las Vegas. We've almost crushed everyone from the first lap we went out until the end of the race. We were really good at Silverstone and good at Spa, and then not as good at other races. I think this year could be the same again, that 3, 4, 5 teams are really close to each other fighting, which is good news for the sport. At the same time, balancing development for next year, it's going to be quite interesting how the priorities are set." A new chapter begins for Mercedes, with George Russell stepping up as the team's leader following Lewis Hamilton's blockbuster move to Ferrari, closing the curtain on a record-breaking 12-year era with the Silver Arrows. After 3 seasons alongside one of F1's most experienced drivers, Russell now finds himself guiding a much younger teammate, as 18-year-old Kimi Antonelli makes the leap from Formula 2, where he secured 2 race wins, to the top tier of motorsport. Mercedes hasn't been in the title fight since 2021, but a resurgent 2024 campaign, highlighted by 4 Grand Prix victories, has reignited their championship ambitions. With McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari and Mercedes all setting their sights on glory, F1 2025 has the makings of a season for the ages. But as the team looks to the W16 to deliver a competitive edge, one question remains. Can Russell rise to the challenge? "Yeah, absolutely," he confidently declared to Sky F1. "I feel ready. Everybody in the team is so motivated, and I feel that these years, sort of in trial and error, that every time we've had a chance to win, we've won. And that's what gives me the optimism that if we do have the car, we can achieve it. So we're working as hard as we can for it to be this year, but everybody's fully on board, and it's going to be an exciting season." While success in F1 2025 is a prize no team will overlook, the bigger picture looms large, with sweeping chassis and engine regulation changes set to shake up the grid in 2026. That's why George Russell sees the upcoming season as a pivotal one, not just for Mercedes, but for the entire field. With every team needing to strike the perfect balance between short-term gains and long-term development, F1 2025 could define the trajectory of the sport's next era. "It's been a tough couple of years," he continued. "Of course, we haven't had anywhere close to the success that we hoped for and what we've worked towards. But I feel that we potentially almost needed those years to reset, to change the mould, to start us on a fresh start. And of course, into this year, but also next year, it's going to be a huge season for every team and so much focus into getting that right. Because we know that if we start on the right tracks, it can set you up for years to come. So, I'm just really pumped. I'm really excited. The break was nice, but I want to go racing now." George Russell is gearing up for a familiar yet intriguing challenge in 2025. The return of Valteri Bottas to Mercedes. More than just a reunion, Bottas's comeback could offer Mercedes valuable insights into Ferrari and Lewis Hamilton, making him a strategic asset for the team. But beyond the technical advantages, this marks a fresh chapter in Russell's career. reigniting a relationship that has seen its fair share of competitive tension. The duo shared time at Mercedes before Bottas departed at the end of 2021, moving to Alfa Romeo, a Ferrari-powered outfit, after years of success with the Silver Arrows. Now, with their paths converging once again, their dynamic will be one to watch as Mercedes plots its way back to the top. Valtteri Bottas's time with a Ferrari-powered team has given him valuable insight into the Scuderia's operations and performance, knowledge that George Russell is eager to tap into. With Bottas bringing experience from both his previous Mercedes stint and his years at Alfa Romeo, Russell sees a crucial opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of Ferrari's strategies. As Mercedes looks to close the gap to its rivals, Bottas's return could prove to be a key advantage in their pursuit of success. Hearing about his last years at Sauber with the Ferrari engine could be crucial, George Russell stated. You always have to keep an open mind about what others are doing, and he has all of that in his background. Obviously, years ago we were perceived as not having a good relationship, but we are both professionals, he noted. Our relationship has grown. We often travel together and see each other in hotels or at the gym, the British driver pointed out. The goal is clear: to build a car that delivers consistency across all conditions. Reflecting on Mercedes' rollercoaster 2024 campaign, where they went from playing catch-up to winning 3 of 4 races before slipping back again, Toto Wolff acknowledged the team's struggles with fluctuating performance. Their dominant 1-2 finish in Las Vegas underscored how much they relied on specific conditions, particularly cooler temperatures, to unlock their car's full potential. Looking ahead to 2025, Wolff emphasized the importance of expanding the W16's operating window to ensure competitiveness at every track, in every condition. With Red Bull, Ferrari and McLaren all fighting at the front, Mercedes knows it can't afford another season of inconsistency if it wants to return to title contention. The trick is to be on the good. You start to correlate patterns. Racetracks where your car is good, practice sessions where you pushed your car, tyre compounds with which the car harmonizes better, track temperatures that are good for the car, Wolff added. Despite securing 4 race wins, Mercedes struggled significantly in warmer conditions, preventing them from mounting a consistent challenge throughout the season. This temperature sensitivity has been a defining weakness of their car in the ground effect era, an issue Toto Wolff is determined to fix in 2025, the final year under the current regulations. I hope that we draw the right conclusions from this over the winter and adjust the development direction for the 2025 car, he said. We won't be able to get rid of these fluctuations completely. We will also see them next year with all the teams. So how do you see the George Russell, Kimi Antonelli era going for the Silver Arrows? Let me know down below and let's have a chat about it. That's all for today, so thanks for watching, everybody.